Hey, joining us next on the MARR Army Rock Show. She may not remember this, but it's actually her third appearance on the Rock Show. We have Christina Chris from Detroit band Kaleido joining us. She has a brand new single out. They have a brand new single out called Pretending off an upcoming record. Christina, welcome back to the show.
Hey, thanks so much. Great to be back.
So it's great to have you again, and I've been listening to the new tune, and your publicist doesn't even know this yet, but we're adding it to our Golden Dozen this week. It's our top 12 chart, so it will be on there this week. So welcome again. Tell us a little bit about the powerful message behind this new tune.
Well, I felt exactly how it came out. The words came directly out of my mouth. I'm tired of pretending I'm okay, and it kind of just fell out of the sky, and I just had to get it out. So I'm really happy with it, and I've had some great feedback for fans since we released it. It's been out about a week now, and people are really connecting with it. So that makes me happy that, those who feel similar don't feel alone.
So tell us a little bit more about the actual writing of the tune. You guys have been a band for a while. You got a big catalog. Is this a tune that's been around for a little while, or did this just come out and was it recently written?
We've had this one for a little while, actually, but we're just hanging on to it, to put together the EP and actually release it. But I'm glad to have it out finally. It's been killing me. I hate not putting stuff out, If it was all, when I write, I put it out the next day, but that's just not how things really work here in music land, I guess. So I'm happy it's out.
Now, you mentioned that, it was a lot. If I could just dig a little deeper, you've kind of revealed a little bit of personal stuff in this tune. I'm not asking you to reveal any more, but what were some of the stuff you were kind of trying to get off of your chest, so to speak, in this song?
Just pretending that I'm okay, like faking a smile, and, when asked, how are you, you say, I'm fine, and, a lot of times, you're really not, but it's like I felt forced to be the strong one, and I felt a lot of times that I had to just suck it up, and I just felt tired of that. I'm a human too, and I just got sick of pretending that I was okay, and going through some rough stuff. So I'm really happy that I have this song, because now it's therapeutic to me to write it, but also, I just really hope that it can help others out there that feel the same way. It's okay to not be okay. A lot of times, culture, the internet, social media makes people feel inferior, makes people feel like they need to paint this, or curate, I should say, this perfect life, when it's not like that at all. And, like to rule everything, and it's just kind of messed up, It's not good for people's mental health. And I just wanted to put a song out that could help people.
Now, one of the things I like about this tune, and I've always liked about your band, it's not punk, it's not pop, it's not metal, but kind of a mixture of all three of those things. That's kind of a hallmark of your band these days, isn't it?
Yeah, we don't try, man. We just start Kaleido, I think eventually someday people will get it that Kaleido in itself is its own sound. And it doesn't need to be compared to anything else out there. Just take it for what it is and, enjoy it.
Like I said, it's one of the things I've always liked about your band. Now, one more thing about the new song. Tell us a little bit about the making of the music video for the tune.
Well, this was my first experience creating the entire thing with one person. So we worked on the tunes with a guy named Michael Martinson from the band Boys of Fall, and Jake Steamer, who's also in the band as well. And Michael also directed, filmed, and edited the video. So I thought that was a really cool experience, because we were connected through the music, and then that carried through into the visuals as well. And I'm very happy with how it turned out.
You did a great job on the video, as you guys always do on your videos, so congratulations there. The album, No, I'm Really Fine, it's due out in just a couple weeks. I know you can't tell me too much about it, but give me a little peek behind the curtain if you would. Are there any surprises, something we wouldn't expect, maybe a ballad, or what can we expect on the new record?
Yeah, I think that you're going to be surprised overall with the whole thing. It's going to introduce a darker, more personal side to myself and Kaleido. And it's heavier. It's more us, you know. This record is being released completely independently. And I didn't have anybody in my ear telling me what I needed to sound like or what I needed to do. So this is about, like, as authentic as it gets with me. And I'm just absolutely thrilled that it's going to be released into the world.
So I was disappointed last week that I couldn't get up to Atlantic City, and when I saw the pictures of Vans Warped Tour, it looked nuts. Tell me a little bit about the day at Vans.
Oh my God, the weekend was something out of a dream. It was unreal. It was magical. It was nostalgic. It was everything that I hoped it would be and more. There was over 30,000 people there each day. Kevin Lyman is a legend, and he and his team are just top notch, and they put together like the best show that I've ever been to, and I'm just so honored that my band was asked to be a part of it. But it was hot and awesome, and on Saturday it got evacuated right after we played due to weather, but then everyone got let back in 2 hours later, and it went off without a hitch. So it was not something I'm going to ever forget. It's like one of those shows, like a show of a lifetime for me.
So,
I'm sorry you missed it, truly.
Hey, so one of the things I always love to ask former Shiprock bands, I was on Shiprock with you, and I wanted to ask you if you have any memories about Shiprock Cruise, because it's one of my favorite couple days of the year.
Yeah, I loved Shiprock. It was like a rock and roll sleepover. And it was also one of those experiences that I'll never forget. But I'd say that just overall, the entire experience was, I'll never forget it. You know, it was like so memorable. I had never been on a cruise before. And so to do that and then also get to perform was out of this world. And I met a lot of great people, and I really hope that Kaleido gets to jam out on the ship again someday.
So I know you have some really cool stuff coming up live. I see a CD release show and then a big show on July 21st. So why don't you kind of plug the upcoming shows a little bit?
We are throwing a big release party here in Metro Detroit for the new EP, No Really I'm Fine, July 19th, and the EP comes out that same day. And then 2 days later, we'll be opening for a direct support to Asking Alexandria in South Dakota, Sioux Falls. And then after that, we have some like random festival-style shows throughout the rest of the summer. I believe August 2nd, we'll be playing something called Rib Fest in Kalamazoo, Michigan, with Everclear. And yeah, just staying busy.
Well, we're going to be looking forward to catching you on one of those dates, we hope, somewhere. I always love watching you guys live. And one of the things I always do but when I interview you is I always have to troll your Twitter feed a little bit because you are a massive tweeter. So two things I want to ask you about real quick. One, so are you a gardener now? It looks like you got like some kind of little urban gardener or something going on there.
Yeah, my mom is responsible for starting those peas, and she gave them to me, and I'm just really happy that they're doing well. I'm a fan of that, you know. Besides, I do my band and music 24/7, 365 days a year. So I was actually asked recently, like, when I have a few minutes I'm not doing that, what do I do? And I like to just enjoy nature, and you know, I got my little urban garden. I got a couple tomato plants and some peas. It's not much, you know, but that brings me some happiness in the moments of escaping, you know, everyday life. But yeah, I got some old teas rocking.
So one of the things I want to tell people to do is make sure you follow Christina's Twitter feed, man. She's an entertaining tweeter, to say the least. I always enjoy watching your tweets, and you're very active on that platform. So, hey, one last thing I want to ask you, too. Also came off your Twitter feed, 40 miles in 3 days. Why so much walking at Vans Warped Tour? What was all the walking about?
Because it wouldn't be Warped Tour without that. Every year, it's so much walking, loading in, loading out. But this year we ended up staying in a hotel, and it was down the boardwalk, and it was about 14 miles of walking each day.
Wow.
Just back and forth. Production was pretty far from our stage and even further from our hotel, so they had some carts going back and forth, but I just ended up finding it easier to just start walking, and I added it up. I was watching my steps, and it was about 14 miles each day. Pretty nuts.
Wow. Well,
my legs are a little bit sore.
Well, Christina, Chris, Detroit band Kaleido, man, it's always a pleasure you having on the show. The new single is Pretending. The album coming out in just a couple weeks is No Really, I'm Fine. Thanks so much for being back on the show. We always love having you on the show, Christina.
Thank you so much for having me. I enjoy it so much, and I appreciate you taking the time.